One person that ever wore a dress in Hollywood unsuccessfully. That's how you understand what a ritual is.
Not Shaboozey. They didn't turn Shaboozey to Shaboozey. In the video, when he posing taking pictures, you can literally tell that he's uncomfortable.
Shaboozey, you know you dead wrong for this, Shaboozey. Now Shaboozey, come on, gang. Shaboozey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know how I feel about this, gang.
What are you wearing? Who you wearing?
Look to your left. Hey, Shaboozey. To your left. Nice to be out here.
Shaboozey's wild Met Gala look is still setting the internet on fire. People are saying this is just more proof that Katt Williams was right all along about those so-called humiliation rituals in Hollywood. Back in the day, Katt warned everyone about what he called the dress ritual.
You don't care how people feel about the ritual. It's about, does following the ritual work?
Where some black male celebs are allegedly pressured into wearing dresses as a way to strip them of their masculinity in front of the world. But Katt's message has evolved. In a recent interview, he said the dress is just the surface. He claims the real focus should be on why it keeps happening. According to Katt, folks are getting too distracted by the clothes and not looking at the deeper meaning behind these public appearances.
Shaboozey, how you feeling, man?
Feeling amazing. I'm feeling great, man.
What are you wearing? Who you wearing?
Hey, Shaboozey.
He ain't answering that question. He don't know. He ain't got a clue what he wearing. I promise you he don't. Somebody told that man to put that on, and he did. I mean, out here looking like somebody auntie. This dude's supposed to be a country artist.
Then he dropped a bomb. He said all of this connects to alleged Baphomet worship and elite-level occult symbolism in Hollywood. Yep, he went there. Now, some people are brushing Katt off like he's just another conspiracy head, but others? They're saying he's been spilling the truth from the start. They're pointing at Shaboozey's Met Gala stunt as another receipt, claiming it's all part of a twisted system hiding in plain sight. So the big question is, did Shaboozey just take part in a ritual right on fashion's most watched stage? Or is social media just running wild with theories again?
Like when I see that they put every black man in the movies in a dress at some point in their career, I'll be connecting them down like, wow, all these brothers gotta wear a dress. This happened to me. I'm doing a movie with Martin.
Yeah.
The movie's going good. So I walk in the trailer. I'm like, man, this must be the wrong trailer because there's a dress in here.
Lately, humiliation ritual has turned into the internet's go-to label for anything out of pocket a celeb does. Whether it's Caitlyn Jenner's Vanity Fair cover or Sam Smith rolling up in that giant latex balloon suit, if it looks weird, folks online are quick to say it's part of the ritual.
What? You don't feel comfortable with it. I mean, it's a hilarious bit. All the greats have done it. So, well, if all the greats have done it, it's kind of hacky, right? You're right. So why don't we just not do it? Because I don't feel comfortable wearing a dress. Oh, come on, Dave. Listen, we got it all set up. We're supposed to shoot. Every minute you waste costs this much money. You know, the pressure comes in.
Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars. Kanye's wife Bianca pulling up to the Grammys basically naked. John Cena showing up at the Oscars with nothing but an envelope covering his goods. And let's not forget Doja Cat, rocking that fake black eye at the Balenciaga show. The list of shocking celeb moments just keeps stacking. And now, the whole humiliation ritual theory has blown up online like never before. Some folks think it's all a reach, just internet paranoia on overdrive, but others, they swear there's a real Hollywood handbook loaded with secret symbols, shady sacrifices, and folks trading their souls for fame.
But the minute it was clear, I was adamant. I'm not wearing a dress. I'm not wearing the dress. All right, fine. Think of something else. Guy comes back 10 minutes later, the whole new scene. Hot damn, how did you write the scene so fast?
So when Shaboozey made his Met Gala debut last Monday in that turquoise cropped suit, matching pants, and a thick chain draped across his chest, people online were quick to call it out. It's giving initiation vibes. The outfit had folks raising eyebrows for more than just the color choice. Some said turquoise stands for spiritual transformation, hinting at a deeper meaning. Others were quick to say Shaboozey looked awkward and stiff while posing outside his hotel. That energy? It wasn't giving confident star. It was giving, what did I just sign up for?
I definitely haven't ran into to put on the dress. I mean, you know, you have to have boundaries. You have to have limits that you refuse to cross. You got to know that you're a brand. Yeah. I'm a brand. You need to protect your brand at all times.
And once the humiliation ritual talk started heating up again, Katt Williams' name popped up real quick. Fans rushed to dig up his old clips where he broke down that infamous dress ritual. And even though Shaboozey didn't wear a dress, people said that ain't the point. Katt already warned us. He said it's not about the clothes anymore. It's about the ritual hiding underneath it all. Back when Katt Williams first started calling out Hollywood for what he saw as straight-up public humiliation, people clowned him. They said he was paranoid, bitter, or just another celeb losing it. But fast forward to now, a whole new wave of internet truthers are calling him a straight-up prophet. They're digging up old clips from interviews and comedy sets where he drops heavy truths. In those clips, Katt doesn't hold back. He said Hollywood doesn't just reward talent, it rewards obedience. And if something goes viral, according to him, it's because they want it to.
So, you know, some of us make choices. I think it's not a biggest choice for others. I'm saying at the end of the day, Kevin doesn't have to worry about what people are going to say about him wearing a dress because of the long line of dress-wearing people before him. So now we had Big Mama's house 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. I've never seen Medea in a pantsuit. I think she wears dresses. So now I'm saying, why are we picking on poor little Kevin Hart? Because it was his turn next. Okay. Some of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment. When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them, and nobody likes them.
Katt made it clear that random moments don't blow up by accident. It's all part of a bigger game being played behind the scenes. And then there's the deeper conversation that keeps coming up. How the industry seems to have a strange obsession with putting black men in dresses or hyper-feminine outfits. Folks are saying it's not just fashion, it's a power move meant to chip away at their strength and make a mockery out of them, especially when they're on the come-up. This theory ain't new either. Dave Chappelle spoke on this way back in 2006 during that unforgettable interview with Oprah. He said while filming a movie with Martin Lawrence, he was pressured to wear a dress. And the way Dave told it, it wasn't about style, it was about control. He felt like certain powerful folks were testing him, trying to see if he'd play along with their script. And once he noticed that way too many rising black men were being dressed in ways that didn't match their usual image, it stopped feeling like comedy and started looking like a setup.
That's what makes information so powerful is, you don't care how people feel about the ritual. It's about, does following the ritual work? Yeah. And so you can fool yourself into thinking there isn't one, but the evidence will be clear. So like when I be like, oh, these guys are wearing dresses, everybody's like, oh, he keeps talking about people wearing dresses. No, it's not.
That is a weird thing.
It's not like that. Look at it from a different way. Look at it. Show me one person that ever wore a dress in Hollywood unsuccessfully. That's how you understand what a ritual is.
A twisted joke with a cruel punchline, hiding behind designer clothes and red carpet smiles. The wild part? Dave straight up told the producers he wasn't feeling the whole dress thing. It didn't even make sense for the scene. But instead of backing off, the director showed up with the entire crew trying to convince him, low-key pressuring him to just go along with it. Like, why push so hard for something so unnecessary? Eventually, they gave up, but only after realizing Dave wasn't folding for anybody. And here's the kicker. Dave told Oprah they already had another version of the script ready to go that didn't involve the dress. So it was never even needed to begin with. That's when it hit him. It wasn't about the scene, it was about testing him. Seeing if he'd break and play the game like so many others. Dave was like, hold up, how'd y'all already have a rewrite ready? That's when things started to feel real shady. It wasn't fashion, it was a setup, plain and simple. And when Kevin Hart was later asked about Dave's take on the whole thing, he didn't dive too deep. He kind of brushed it off, but made one thing clear. He'd never do anything that could mess up his brand or how people see him. Still, fans couldn't help but wonder, was Kev just playing it safe, or was he ducking the bigger conversation entirely? Then a few years later, boom! Kevin Hart shows up on Saturday Night Live, rocking a full dress, playing a female pope in one of the skits.
The new pope is 9-year-old Oscar nominee, Pavensine Wallace.
Wow.
Whether that moment was just comedy or something deeper, people couldn't help but notice what came next. Kevin's career exploded. Suddenly, he was everywhere. Movies, endorsement deals, sold-out arena tours, you name it, he had it. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. That same year, Kevin wore the dress on SNL. Katt Williams was doing promo for Scary Movie 5. And of course, someone brought up the whole men in dresses thing during the interview. Katt didn't hold back. He said this Hollywood dress thing ain't new. Not even close. According to him, it's been happening for years behind the scenes. And when it really comes down to it, it's all about choice. You either play the game and get welcomed into what he called the secret club run by powerful gatekeepers, or you stay outside and pay the price. Now, over the years, a lot of people have slammed Katt for pushing this narrative. They've called him a full-blown conspiracy theorist, saying he sees shady agendas around every corner. Some even accused him of being homophobic, especially when he talks about men wearing dresses like it's automatically a bad thing or makes them weak.
So 20 years ago, I knew that transgenders was going to be a thing. It wasn't because I was a prophet. It's just I had gotten so much information that I understood that things are secular. So I understood that the earliest I had seen that word transgender was Baphomet, the transgender. And so I knew that in the ritual of Baphomet, the transgender, to show allegiance to him, you had to kiss his ass ring.
Really?
And it said both of those things. So I knew that both of those things will become popular in the future. And that somehow calling people the goat would be normalized over the sheep being always the most popular reference.
But Katt keeps saying it's not about identity or expression. It's about control. He's not pointing fingers at people for what they wear. He's calling out the pattern, the pressure, and what it might really mean when it keeps happening over and over in the same circles. But Katt didn't fold, not even a little. In his recent sit-down on Joe Rogan's podcast, he doubled down on everything he's been saying for years about Hollywood's hidden humiliation rituals. He told Joe straight up, people keep getting stuck on the whole men in dresses angle. But that's just surface-level noise. According to Katt, it's way deeper than that. It's all about symbolism. He broke it down like this. The dress, that's just one of the many ways the elites allegedly test celebs for loyalty, submission, and how far they'll go to stay in the circle. It's not about style. It's about power moves being made behind closed doors. Then Katt went even further down the rabbit hole. He claimed the outrageous outfits, the public embarrassment, the fake beefs, the viral scandals, and even what he called a rumored trans agenda are all part of something much darker. Katt said it's tied to Baphomet worship behind the scenes in Hollywood's elite circles. Yeah, he went all in. Now circling back to Shaboozey, not everybody's buying into the ritual talk. A lot of his fans were quick to jump to his defense, saying people are just reaching. They pointed out that Boozy was literally just sticking to the Met Gala theme, which, by the way, was all about sharp tailoring and elevated black style. One fan wrote, "It's the Met Gala. He's on theme and showing off a designer's vision. What do y'all expect him to wear? A polo shirt." Another added, "Do y'all even know what dandyism is?" Black men created that lane. But even with those solid defenses, plenty of folks are still riding with Katt, convinced that there's always more going on beneath the glam and glitter of Hollywood. One comment said, "Looks like another humiliation ritual to me," right after folks started dragging Shaboozey online and calling him everything but his name. Someone else chimed in with, "He chose that outfit." But the humiliation ritual is real for sure. The Met Gala is nothing but a ritual full of symbolism. Souls for sale. People are not holding back. So now I gotta hear from you. What do you think about all this humiliation ritual talk? Is Katt Williams just reading too deep into things? Or is there actually something shady going on behind the glitz and glam? Do you think this is just fashion? Or is it a coded message hiding in plain sight? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's get into it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. We've got more wild stories and deep dives on the way. Catch you in the next one.